Hey guys, welcome back to Cube Arena. Today, I'll be teaching you guys about the part 1 of the beginner's method, which is solving the white cross. So before we begin on how to solve the white cross, you have to learn on the various ways of turning the cube. So let's make sure that we're having yellow as the top and we're facing red in this case. So first, we have to learn the notations, which is R, which is clockwise, R, and similarly R prime, anti-clockwise. Similarly, this is left, so L and L prime. Likewise, you have the up layer, we call that U, so that's a U and a U prime. And finally, of what we'll be using, you'll have front, which is F, and F prime. So that's what we'll be using in the beginner's method, but there are also two other ways which you can move the cube, which is D for down, which is this, D, and similarly D prime. And finally, B and B prime. It's good to learn all this so that you can easily use all the steps in the solving process. So now let's move on to solving the cube. So obviously, to start solving the cube, you need to mix the cube first. So let's just give the cube a amazing mix. Yes, about there. And so for now, we have to face the yellow centerpiece, because whatever you move, the yellow centerpiece stays intact. So make the yellow piece the top, and then our target is to make yellow, white, 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 white each pieces, and a yellow centerpiece which is already made for us. In this case, we have already one white piece which is already fitted right in the correct place. Then we have two types of pieces which we have to put up into this layer. For example, this is a good piece because we can see that it is right underneath a spot which there is no piece here to be taken over. So we can just simply do this and put this in the floor. Then now we see that we have another good piece right here. So we turn this right up like that, we get the next piece. Finally, we have this. But however, this is not a good piece, not an easy piece. We have to do one more extra step. If you do this just like that, there's a white piece here which gets distracted and moves all the way down here. So what we have to do is do a U in this case and do this up, right? So it's actually kind of intuition. So as long as you think about it, it's kind of logical to solve this part of the cube. And the other case is this. You see, there's this piece here which is below, and it has to come up here. For this, you can simply front in either way you like this or like this, and then see if there's a piece on top like here, and you can simply move it up. Sometimes you'll have one piece left which is a bad piece. So I'll just set it up for you right now. So if it's like this and you have to put it up here, you have to put the piece directly below, and you have to do either front as well. So if, for example, I choose this front this way, and then I simply have to make sure that there's no piece here. So for that, I need to do a U prime, and I can simply do a R to fit all pieces in, and that's it. So that's the first part to solve the cross. Now we'll make it's such that we solve the white cross such that these two colors are matched. So you might not understand what I'm trying to say right here, but I'll explain in a while. So what we have to do is to match this color of a random edge piece in this file to the color below it. So for this, in this case, it's orange here, right? So you have to make it such that it's matched like this, and we have to do a F2. And now you see that this piece is, this color is matched, and this white is also in the correct place. So if you do this, it gets destroyed. So you should not change any of the bottom layer. You just have to focus on this. Next, we take the red piece, for example. Then you have to match it with this red here and do another F2. It is matching as well. And now green, we have to match it correctly like that and do a F2. And finally the blue with a F2, and we're done with the cross. If you can see, it's a very easy way to solve the cross, and there's many ways to solve the cross itself, but as you go more advanced, you will not have to put the pieces around the yellow piece anymore, and you directly put it on the white. But I'll teach that in the next advanced method. But first I'll be teaching this beginner's method. So this is the cross, and this is part 1 of the beginner's method. I'll be uploading more beginner's method videos of continuous parts after this. I hope you guys liked it, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.